In this video, I'm going to show you how you can run the Teams bot with platform for situated intelligence. Basically, this is a solution provided by Microsoft, a sample solution, and I always feel troubled when I want to run this application locally or maybe in Azure. So all of the steps are given here. I'm just going to show those. So to run this sample application, this is a sample application which actually does. You can see a Teams call, and this circular thing is the PSI bot. So who speaks? I mean, who is the dominant speaker? This bot actually rolls to him or her at that moment. Uh, so this this bot does this simple thing. So what you will need to run this, a domain. Obviously a domain would require Office 365 account with tenant-administrator privileged. Visual Studio, I'm using 2022. Maybe I don't know. We can use Visual Studio Code for this, but I think the Visual Studio 2022 Community Edition will work as well, and Certbot. So you need to download Certbot from here. For example, I'm doing this on my Windows machine, so I'm selecting the the platform as Windows, and downloaded it from here and installed it. And if you want to see, then I can show you that I have Certbot installed. And also you will need OpenSSL for I already downloaded it in my local PC, and obviously uh, NGROC with access token. I mean, you need NGROC downloaded. Where is NGROC downloaded with an access token? So to get an access token, you just need to sign up the ngroc.com, and your auth token, if you click it, you will get your auth token from there. So and let me check OpenSSL support and source code from here as well. So I already downloaded the source code in GitHub repo, and let's begin. So these instructions are already if you check samples, public samples, PSI bot, this is already given here. So first thing, we need to register a calling bot. So I do it with an easy way. I just go to this dev.botframework.com and sign in with my credential, and now I will create a bot. So let me see. Oh no, this one. Yeah. I don't want this one. I'm checking one thing. Bots. Let me go to my bots again. This will redirect you to Microsoft Azure, but I want to create from here. Let me check. Bots new. This is an easy way for me, because I don't have Microsoft Azure associated with this account. So I'm simply naming it as calling bot, messaging endpoint. I'll provide it later. App type, create, and I will create Microsoft. I'm logging with my credential. Okay, register your bot. I will do it later on. I just want to first create the thing. Oops. It cannot have any spaces. Microsoft ID. So I need to register a new AD application. Calling bot AD app. Selecting as multi-tenant and register it. Enter this client ID. I will need this client ID. I'm just copying it and pasting it here. Now I think it will be happy. Oh no. Okay, I'm putting the same client ID. Okay, the bot is created in bot framework, and so I will if I go to my bots again, now you will see that my calling bot is created. So I am clicking it again. I need to add a Teams channel here, and go to my calling tab and click the enable calling endpoint. I will need to provide the webhook URL, but I will do that later on. Let me check if it saves or not. Oh, okay, I'll get back to it later on, but let's go to this one and this calling bot AD app that we created earlier, and go to the certificate section, create a new secret, 6 months. I think it's okay, and copying the secret value, keeping it in a notepad or using it later on. And so I will need let me go to here. So I will need to go this one, copy the link address, client ID. I will need the client ID. So client ID is this one, I think. Yeah, so I will give admin consent to this by going to this URL. So I'm giving my admin consent here with the tenant administrator account, and I will accept it. Oh, I need to give a reference. Sorry, let me close it down. And authentication, I need to provide a reply URL here. So HTTPS host. I'm just adding a web platform here, so that although it's not working, but to give a consent, I need to provide a redirect URL here. So I'll try it again. After accepting that, it will redirect me back to this localhost, and the admin consent is true. Now it worked actually. Although you are not seeing anything, but admin consent is given here. So I can close this, and let's go here. So and I need to give the permissions. Okay, sorry, this need to be done previously. So API permission, please forgive me, because whenever I try to do this, I always feel this way. But yeah, that's the way. I do the things. So what is the calls? Access media all. So I need to select delegated permission and search for calls. Where is calls? Let's see. I'm pausing the video. I'll get back. I'm so sorry. I was looking it for in the wrong place. So I need to go to Microsoft Graph and not the delegated permission. I need to go to application permissions. Here I will search for calls, and although they mentioned something, but I will check all of them and add permission. Yeah, now you can see that all permissions are given to this application. So I need to do the admin consent again. Let me do it again because I added in new permissions. So I need to do the same process. I think that can be given from here as well by granting, but let's do with the documented way. Yeah, I'm going to consent it again, and you can see the admin consent is equal to true. So I can close this. Let's go to, yeah, so I registered a calling bot, given the access, and now although it says 2019, but it will run. So I need to create a SSL certificate for my domain, and I will use certbot. So let's go to my certbot folder. Oh, sorry, I probably installed certbot, so I will certbot. Yeah, it's working. So I will use this command. Sorry, where is my certbot? But there is an error here, I think. So I need to provide my domain name here. What is my domain name? I am copying the domain name and pasting it here and pressing enter. Oh, sorry, I need to do it from administrative right. So what will I do? cmd run as administrator, paste the same command, and now I will need to enter a txt record in my domain controller. So I will do that. I'm copying this one, add a record txt. I think the last part is not required, and the value should be from here. So I will provide it here as minimum as possible and click save. And the DNS is updating, and now I can check if this is working or not from here, because sometimes it needs some time. So I will check with it. this one matches with N and Y. Yeah, so it should work. So I'm going here and press enter to continue. Let's give some time. Yeah, so the certificate is created. It's a wildcard certificate, and it's saved here. So now this full chain.pem and privkey.pem, I will copy the path and I will paste it here. I think this is a path only, so I will need to go to the original one. So 256. So what I will need, I will need a separate command. Sorry, I will need a separate command, I think, and, to make it as PFX certificate, and I will use OpenSSL for it. And that command is also given here. Let me check. Yeah, this one. But this command is not. It did not work for me because it was asking for password. So I will use my own command. So let's first go here. I will need privkey.pem cert.pem, privkey.pem private key and certificate. So I'm copying those two, go to my OpenSSL folder and 64-bit bin. I previously created one, so I'm gonna remove that and paste the newly created cert1.pem private key.pem. So now I will open a terminal window here. That's clear. Open the command. So and the password is super secure password, and I will the name is arbitrary, so pressing then, oh no, so it will not, as it's PowerShell. I think I need to format this one, and it created. To check it, I will go here and I see that certificate has been created. So let's check the next step. The next step is to install the certificate and copy the thumbprint. So I'm going to do that. Double click local machine. I'm using local machine, and provide the super secure password. Next, place to personal folder. Next, finish. The import was successful. Now I will need to certificate. Certificate. Oops, where is my certificate manager? Certificate. So sorry, I need to see the thumbprint. So I need to, let me pause. So I was maybe certificate manage computer certificate, and check personal certificates. This one I will need the thumbprint. Where is the thumbprint? This one. This value I will need. So I will, let's see if it is copied or not. Yeah, it's copied. 7C last. Yeah. So I copied it, thumbprint, and now I will need to sign up a free ngrok account which I already did, and create a ngrok.yml file like this way. Here you will need to put your token and the other things are here. And now I will go to my ngrok, and I already created a file, this YML, I mean YAML, yet another markup language file. So I will open a PowerShell window here, and I will need to run this command. And obviously this will not work unless I give this dot /. So my TCP connection is pointed to 0.tcp. This is a require, and also I need this port. So let's go to the documentation. Port and forwarding URL. Now I will need to open the app settings. I mean, now I go to my PSI bot. I mean, this I downloaded the source code. Then I need to go to samples, public samples, PSI bot, this solution. But remember not to open directly by double clicking from here. You need to open your Visual Studio as an administrator, otherwise this will not work because of some permission related issue. And I'm going to copy the path, go to Visual Studio, pasting the path, selecting the solution, and let's see. Now I will go to PSI bot, selecting this one as startup, and I will also need to open this one, and I need to fill up all the things. So I'll do it and come back. So what I'm doing here, I am copying and pasting the things. This is the calling bot's app ID and the app secret I generated earlier, and the name of the bot. And now I will need the service C name. So ngrok.io. Let me go to. You need to run this thing always. So I will need this part ngrok. And I am pasting it here, and local.mydomain.com, and my domain should be replaced with my domain. My domain means this one and this one. So I will use a new entry, a CNAME entry here. So let me do that now. Local, this should be pointed to this 0.tcp up to the ngrok.io. So the local should be pointed to 0.tcp. I mean, whatever you see, not this one, whatever you see in the ngrok, this TCP link, that should be local, a subdomain, because you are pointing the local here. So I will, so the whole thing will be like this way. Okay. And that's certificate thumbprint. I already copied it. Let me, yeah. And instance public port. This is the port. Sorry, this one. Instant public port is this one. I think this should work. Let's see. Already the video is getting too large, and I need to save this one. So 600 minimum value. Oh no, it's like I need to make a CNAME entry here of the value. Where is the value? The value. Local should be, sorry, I already, local should be tcp.nz.io. That should be pointed here. So whatever you see here, that should be pointed to this one. Now it is happy. Yeah, so it's been saved. Now we should finger cross. Before that, I'm setting up. Let me do it here. So I'm just, oh no, it should be selected as PSI bot service, because we need to run it as with the built-in Kestrel web server. I mean, here you can see there are call signaling port and other things. So if you run it using the IIS Express, this will not work. So let's finger cross. Let's see. This is running as at administrative mode. Oh no, the configuration info is not supported. Let me double check. Yeah, I got it. If this is actually invalid, it is here. I don't know why this is here. I'm just running it again. The log level default that was given as info, it is not working anymore. I don't know. Yeah, and allow it public. Sorry. So allow in the firewall, and and if we go to this URL, copy it and paste it /manage, then I think, oh, it's not working. Why? Yeah, and I think you will see some commands here. Let me check if there is any error message comes in or not. No, there is no errors. I think now what I will need, I need to set up a Teams call with some with at least 2 users. So give me some moment. I will set up the call and come back. Hey, sorry, I remember we need to enable the calling, so I need to put the webhook URL here. So the webhook URL, I need to put it here. This should be API. API calling, I think. API/calling, I think. Let me put it. So the URL will be the URL given by ngrok, and I will not this window. API/calling. So far I can remember this one. Let me check. Calling. Yeah, this should work. Yeah, API/calling. So I hope I need to give consent. I don't know whether it will work or not. I need to prepare 2 account, Teams account, and set up a call. Probably it's best to rerun the thing after. Yeah, this is saved, and now I need to go to calendar. So search for calendar. Calendar. Oh no, isn't let me check. Yeah, calendar is here. I'm sorry. I'm creating a start meeting. You will see me in both camera. I'm just turning off the microphone for now, and I need to copy the meeting link, run my PSI bot, then I need to go to another account, which is Diego, and I need to join the meeting, the same meeting, continue on this browser because I don't want to use Teams application, and use your camera allow, and for now I'm turning off, so you will see me in both places, but that's okay. And so here I am, and here I am as well, but let me check, and let me go to copy the meeting link again, refresh this page. I'm in this manage page. Here I will need to provide the meeting link and click the join. I don't know whether it will work or not, but let's I don't know what happened. If everything works, then we should get a link here, and we should see the bot will join, but as the bot did not join here, let me check. I don't know. Let me update it again. No. Let me try again. Copy the meeting link. Join. This is the process actually. Maybe I missed something in this long process. Let me double check and I'll get back. I got the reason why it is doing such behave. So it's when I try to join as by requesting the bot, it is actually throwing an exception, and the exception says that insufficient enterprise tenant permission, cannot access the API. So I will set up it in another tenant, and I'll get back. I just checked the same tenant Z11Z, and I saw that these calls were not, I don't know why, granted the admin consent, so I reconsented it. And now let's check. I will get back. Okay, I set it up the call, and I will try to join. Yeah, and now it worked, and you can see this bot actually joined here, and now as both I am in both camera, so the bot has joined. You can see this is the calling bot, and and uh, and if I turn on my mic, then this will get bigger, and if I turn it off and go to another window and turn this here, then I think, yeah, then the right part is increasing. This is the thing I wanted to show, but I'm sorry I missed some of the parts, and I killed much time, but this is just I wanted to show. Thank you for watching.